I'm Wayne Kangas, Special Ambassador for the K America Foundation, and I'm a Korean adoptee. I was adopted when I was 3 months old and have lived in rural northeastern Minnesota for most of my life. Both of my parents are white, and I have a younger brother and younger sister, and both biological to my parents. And growing up in a small rural community, I was, the only Asian in my school at that time. And growing up with in the small community, everyone, including myself, everybody acknowledged that I was not Caucasian or white, that I was Asian. My adoption was always very open within my family, and I was never treated differently because of that. I had a great life growing up. It wasn't until my teenage years where I really started to wonder more about my Korean heritage, particularly my biological parents, but I really didn't have an outlet to really start formulating those questions or looking for answers to questions, because I didn't know what the questions were. And at that time, it would have been nice for me to have the K America Foundation, because my parents, their primary concern was raising good children that will turn into good adults that will be successful in their lives and lead good lives. And, they wouldn't know what they don't know. So having a place like the K America Foundation would have been very impactful in my life had it been there. Just to have somebody to help formulate the questions and then help answer the questions and provide this piece of culture that I knew was a part of me but didn't really know, because I didn't know what I didn't know. And not having a community and resources, having those resources didn't allow me to explore that my Korean heritage any further. It wasn't until I got to college at UW Superior that I really started to identify as being Korean. That really started when I met a lot of Korean students that were studying at the college, and it was then that I really started to connect with the people and the culture, and to learn and to gain a real interest in that part of me. I think a big part of it was that I was now able to start formulating those questions, and I was able to seek out the answers. I was able to defer my graduation from college and go and study abroad in Korea for a semester, which was a really great experience for me. It was the first time that I was able to go back to Korea, and it was nice too, because I wasn't going there without people that I knew are already there, with the Korean students that I met at UWS being in Korea. That made it a safer and an easier transition for me. But upon returning from Korea, the yearning to have that part of myself and that heritage wasn't here because I returned to northeastern Minnesota, and although I still had some friends at the college, it still wasn't quite the same. And at that now, this is why the K America Foundation is important for me, because I still have that yearning for that connection, which I don't have easy access to, and I want and desire to have that, but it's not available. So the K America Foundation for me in my life right now is incredibly important. I have two daughters. I'm married and have two daughters. They are both half white, and I want them to be able to take advantage of knowing about being Korean, because they are half Korean, and they're half white, and it's important to me to have those resources available to them that weren't available to me. I want them to be able to identify with being Korean and understand what that means, and if they choose to go to Korea, that they know the language, they know the cultural norms, they know how to navigate that, because that is the part of the experience of being Korean that can be a barrier a lot of times. And if the K America Foundation will really give them the opportunity to build all those skills and obtain all the knowledge to allow them to go to Korea and really be able to navigate it within Korea and experience Korea for what it is. I look forward to meeting all of you, Korean adoptees, Korean Americans, really anybody that has been touched by Korean culture, people that want to explore Korean culture and what it is to be Korean in rural areas, urban areas, wherever that is, just anybody that is seeking access to Korean culture and language. And again, I look forward to seeing and meeting you all. Annyeong.
I love it. I love it.
I love it.